Hi everyone, I am Kayla Nathan Melber, guest tourism management student from Tanawan Institute. For today, our discussion is all about tourism impact. So when we say tourism impacts, it may be defined as an effect brought about by directly or indirectly by tourism policies, tourism-related establishments and infrastructure, and also tourist behavior. So there are 5 types of tourism impacts. The first one is the actual or objective impacts and perceived or subjective impact. The second one is the quantitative and qualitative impact. The third one is the direct and indirect impact. The fourth one is the accumulative and immediate impact, and the last one is the induced impact. The first one is the actual or objective impact and perceived or subjective impact. When we say actual or objective impact, it is backed up by hard data, quantitative in nature, or it is a real or actual data. For example, the number of investments, number of tourists, and number of employments. The next is the perceived or subjective impact. It is all about the opinions about the effects of tourism based on social status, worldview, and educational attainment. For example, anticipation or opinion, the conclusion without basis or actual data. The second impact is the qualitative and quantitative impact. When we say qualitative impacts, those are observing and describing impacts. For example, out of curiosity, numerous effects or facts about the area are answered through social ties between tourists and locals. Quantitative impacts. Impacts measured are expressed in numerical form. For example, profit, financial loss, and amount of collected taxes. The fourth one is the direct and indirect impact. When we say direct impact, it is the one that is immediate and flows from tourism to the receiver of impact without intervening persons, agencies, or industries. For example, is the waiter. The waiter is directly serving to the guest. Indirect impact, it flows from tourism to the receiver of impact through intervening persons, agencies, or industries. For example, from the business owner down to the person or agencies that are responsible, down to the tourist or residents. The fourth one is the accumulative and immediate impact. When we say accumulative impact, it is caused by tourism development over time. For example, pollutants and other environmental impacts occur at specific destinations like Ilog Pasig. Let's look at the Ilog Pasig River now. I can see the big difference between it and the Pasig River Dam. The formerly clean and beautiful Pasig River has become dirty and ugly. Many houses are already standing along the Pasig River. Houses are ruined if below. The Pasig River is now a landfill and garbage dump. The smell is foul and the color of the river is black. It's different. The next is the immediate impact. It is caused by a single event or could happen in a short period. For example, is the concert. They clean all the trashes immediately after the event. The last is the reversible and irreversible impact. When we say reversible, it can be corrected immediately over a short time. For example, your order was discarded and the crew cleaned it up immediately. The last one is the irreversible. It requires a long period of time to recover. For example, poor air quality, polluted rivers, garbage roads, and dwindling forest cover were among the environmental problems that the government will try to resolve during the rehabilitation of Baguio City, according to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR. Those are the types of tourism impacts. Thank you for listening.